to retrieve the prison records so we might find and liberate these patriots. The problem is, a group of escaped cyborgs calling themselves the New Men have taken up residence where those records are kept. They're slaughtering my men.
Sounds like you need some help.
My thanks. These New Men are making a mockery of me and my troops while the Empire's most trusted vassals rot in their cells. The records can be accessed via the Central Records Terminal in the prisoner transfer station. The Republic may still have a presence there. Remember, the New Men are the worst of the worst. Cybernetically linked to each other, metal spines full of adrenals. Try to shoot first.
Alrighty. Me and a friend of mine called Tuma are going to try to do a couple of Imperial missions here in the game Star Trek, The Old Republic. And we are currently on a planet called Basavis, where we will do a variety of missions. Some of them will be together and some of them will be side quests. The graphics in this game are quite nice, actually, even on a low to medium specification computer. The one I'm playing on is an AMD FX 4100 CPU, 4-core, and it runs at about 4 GHz speed. I have 8 GB of system RAM. I then have a NVIDIA GTS 450, which is kind of a budget video card, but it's still working pretty nice with this game. And the audio is a Sonar GG 48,000 bitrate. Our mission here is quite simple. We are simply about to find some cyborgs that have gone a little bit rampage. The thing with this planet is that Belsavis is one giant prison, and there are a whole lot of dark seekers in and around here, and we are together going to try to figure some of those out. I have the graphics settings on the game on medium to high. The only thing I have removed really is the shadows and the anti-aliasing, just because when recording it can't quite keep up with that.
Of course, I can believe it.
My friend is playing a character called Tuma Everlost. He is a bounty hunter using mostly armed rockets and guns. And I am playing a Sith Inquisitor specialized in healing. To my left is my little companion, Ashara. She is a turned Jedi Knight, and she is the one fighting with 2 lightsabers. Tuma is using, I believe, a tech or agent companion. Her weapons are hand blasters and blaster pistols, I mean. And she's a little bit of a healer as well.
I have this.
The area we are currently running around in is a so-called heroic area, meaning that the mobs are quite a bit stronger and tougher than normal. which is why it is a good idea to play together with other players. During gameplay, we usually communicate with a voice IP program. In our case, it's most of the time a program called GameVox. These narrating comments I'm actually adding afterwards in my video editor program, and for that reason it may sound a little bit off from the actual content from time to time. It's been a while since we did all these missions, and I'm doing this video recording editing quite some time afterwards. There we go. That's all we need to do right here. Now we are going to return, do the turn-in, and jump on the next mission. This is a bit further down the chain quest, where we are supposed to find the one responsible for all the riots, a certain Ruger, and we have gotten some clues to where he is hanging out, and we are just about to enter the area, the building, and confront him.
Well, now, there's two ways you lot can leave. In cuffs or on gurneys.
The verdant agent joins
All the Empire wants on this planet is to operate without hassle. We could deal.
I'd sooner kiss the wrong end of a hut. Pull your weapon. All right, hold your gloating. Get it over with.
You're awfully eager to die.
No, I'm just disinclined to make a show of it.
Ruger! Come in, Ellis Ruger. This is Warden Grawl. We're taking fire and can't reach your position. What's your status?
Roger that. This is Ellis Ruger. Wish I could help, but I'm busy dying for a worthless cause. Over.
You're not Ruger. What's going on? Wait, I've seen you on our cameras. What do you want?
I'll take a ransom. One big enough to be worth your friend here. Then he leaves Belsavis forever.
Fine. I'll arrange a drop-off.
Listen to yourself, Warden. Don't give this scum the satisfaction.
Ellis Ruger, you are relieved of duty on Belsavis. Report to me for debriefing and medical attention. I'll transmit the ransom to your base. But lay another finger on Ruger, and I'll retract every credit. Now go. Enjoy your payoff while you can.
All classes have a specific mission chain that has to do with the development and the growth of your own character. Here we will follow a small fragment of Tuma's class quest, and this is something that goes on for each and every character from pretty much level 1 until the max level, and it is parallel with the planet side missions a lot of times. In Tuma's case, he is tracking some devious arch enemy of some kind, and this is following up one of those clues.
Sounds like Loverboy's coming back. Ain't you gonna welcome him home? Hey, Zale! I like your plaything. Maybe I'll keep her a while. You ain't Zale?
Yikes.
Tell me where he's hiding, or I'm gonna crush Girly here like a bug.
I'm not with Zale, so how about you settle down before anyone has to get hurt?
Trying to play dumb? Cute. Ain't gonna work. If killing Zale's little girlfriend don't get you talking, bet I can come up with something that will.
It's my job to track down Zale. End of story.
Bounty hunter, huh? Wait your turn. Ain't nobody killing him but me. Lucky day, Girly. You're still the only one left to rat him out.
You can just shoot me. I'm not telling you anything.
Cooperate and I'll get you out of this alive.
I'm not stupid. I'm dead. Zale, why'd you have to play the hero? I wanted to leave when the first siren sounded. Zale insisted we stay to help evacuate if things got too bad. Too bad. Understatement of the year.
Looks like that didn't go to plan.
The central power plant failed, and the hangar doors are closed. Even our ship can't put out enough juice to open them. We're trapped. Zale stormed off after some argument with the warden, said he had unfinished business. He took M30B to get the central power plant back online, said not to wait for him. That's all I know.
I can work with that. Find yourself a better hiding spot.
I can go?
You ain't going nowhere, Girly. And your boy's gonna hear all about how you died before I kill him.
I said she can leave.
And I said she ain't walking out of here.
You wouldn't stand a chance against me.
Lucky I ain't got time to peel you out of that can. Run, Girly. But when I find you, I'm gonna see how much you can scream before your lungs go.
She was lucky we showed up when we did. I don't want to know what that creep had in store for her.
And that's how it goes on. As for me, I am a spectator when I'm following along on somebody else's class quest, but it's pretty cool to see it all. As is often the case with any kind of corruption and other stuff that has to do with military grade secrets, or in this case a prison that is so large that it can barely be fit on the planet. There are complications. The Ruger man we saw earlier, he was just a small piece of it all. We found evidence that the Republic is using the prisoners for some nasty experiments. And now we are going to try to find additional evidence in this place as to what exactly they are doing. And then hopefully we will be able to make them look really horrible and gain the alliance of the planet to the Empire instead.
Be with us.
And there it is. Now what we need to do is head back to the guy that gave us the mission and tell him what we found.
Here are the Republic's findings from their domination experiment.
Yes, this is it. Look, they even called the tests Project Noble Focus. How rich. Finally, we'll learn the Republic's secrets, and I can be rid of these wretched prisoners. On behalf of Darth Malgus, I thank you.
As an immediate follow-up from doing that turn-in, we're now getting another quest from the next guy. And so the story goes on.
Look out there. Hundreds of aliens in a savage fight for supremacy. Clever of the Republic to use a prison planet as the perfect secret laboratory. Test subjects abound. No witnesses who aren't complicit. An elegant experiment, forcing imprisoned aliens to fight each other for dominance. Now they're loose.
What was the point of the experiment?
To learn, of course. Here they did everything to increase aggression among the aliens, then turned them on each other. The scientists studied what each alien could take and what they could dish out. Learned the breaking point of each species. Think what the Empire could do with that knowledge. To know which species can be soldiers and which are fit only as slaves.
It could help the Empire plan its expansion.
Imperial intelligence agrees. They want to talk to the scientists involved and uncover everything they know. Normally the Republic scientists are well guarded, but aliens overpowered the guards and took the researchers hostage. The Republic has yet to negotiate their release, so your team could overpower the aliens and bring the scientists back alive.
We cannot risk losing this opportunity. I'll retrieve the scientists personally.
You honor us, my lord. The aliens have infested a cave on the edge of the jungle. It's a good place to start. Once you've dealt with them, you'll be able to gather up the scientists. These neural override collars will force them to return here.
And so the missions goes on. But that'll be for another movie. See ya.